It's on fire. Now, a lot of people saying it's to cover up the file trail, and all of a sudden the water ain't working.
California is on fire, and the world is watching as the flames ravage homes, wildlife, and entire neighborhoods. But some are beginning to wonder if there's more to these wildfires than meets the eye. In the wake of the devastation, conspiracy theories are swirling around Hollywood elites and their possible involvement in setting these fires to cover up damaging evidence, particularly in connection with Diddy's criminal case. Could these wildfires be deliberately started to destroy evidence? Could Hollywood and political elites be using these fires as a way to erase the skeletons in their closets? It's a theory that some are beginning to take seriously. The timing of the fires is raising eyebrows. In the past few weeks, California has experienced massive wildfires, claiming over 20 lives, forcing thousands from their homes, and causing billions of dollars in damages. Investigators are still looking for answers on what caused the fires, but the internet is buzzing with its own theories. One of the most talked about theories is that Hollywood elites may be using the wildfires to destroy evidence tied to lawsuits and criminal activities involving Diddy. Several high-profile estates were destroyed just as their owners found themselves embroiled in scandals, lawsuits, and financial turmoil. Some even pointed out that during the Malibu fire in 2018 and the Maui wildfires in 2020, some celebrity homes were reduced to ashes, while neighboring homes remained untouched. Was that just a coincidence? But this theory isn't coming from just anyone. Katt, a comedian known for his outspokenness, has recently returned to the spotlight with a bold claim. He suggests there's a connection between Diddy's criminal case and the California wildfires. And he's not alone in this thinking. A woman named Carter, who once claimed to be a victim of Hollywood elites, has warned her followers that the fires are part of a larger scheme to cover up crimes. According to her, deaths, distractions, and fires are all being used to hide evidence, especially in light of the upcoming arrest tied to the Diddy case. Many people are skeptical of these claims, dismissing them as conspiracy theories, but some are finding the connections hard to ignore. Take the case of Diddy's home, which was supposed to go into evidence soon. It just so happens that it burned to the ground. Along with it, several other celebrity homes intertwined with Diddy's alleged activities were also destroyed by fire in the past weeks. Could it be that this fire, like others before it, was set deliberately to destroy evidence? The timing and the patterns are raising a lot of questions. In Los Angeles, the situation is even more unsettling. Wildfires have left entire communities in ruins. Fire crews are stretched thin, with over 880,000 people evacuated, including several major celebrities. These fires have claimed at least 24 lives and destroyed more than 12,000 properties. As heartbreaking as the devastation is, the internet is exploding with theories about what caused the fires. While some of these ideas seem outlandish, others are too unsettling to ignore. Some are starting to believe that the fires are part of a deliberate strategy by Hollywood and political elites to destroy evidence ahead of Diddy's upcoming trial, set to begin in May. One voice questioning the patterns of these fires is former public official Catherine Austin Fitts. Fitts, who served as the U.S. Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under President George H.W. Bush, has been examining these fires through the lens of history and patterns. She pointed out that the properties destroyed were often tied to individuals connected to Diddy, raising suspicions about whether these fires were set deliberately. Fitts suggested that extreme measures like these fires aren't new, referencing past coverage like the Franklin scandal of 1988. That case exposed a high-profile criminal ring involving Nebraska politicians and businessmen, and it shocked the nation with its disturbing revelations. Fitts believes that these wildfires may be part of a larger strategy to erase evidence of serious criminal activities and corruption. As if things weren't already suspicious enough, Fitts also discussed the concept of stacked functions. These are operations designed with multiple outcomes in mind. The fires might look like natural disasters, but Fitts believes they could have multiple functions, including covering tracks, grabbing land, and distracting the public from larger scandals. The destruction of homes and estates, she argues, could serve as a perfect way to wipe out crucial evidence, documents, hard drives, and other materials that might tie these elites to organized crime. The timing of these fires, especially when tied to Hollywood figures like Diddy, suggests that these events may not be as random as they seem. Carter's warnings about fires and explosions continue to echo in the minds of many, especially as the connection between Hollywood elites and the Diddy case becomes more prominent. Carter claimed months ago that powerful individuals would do anything to cover up their crimes, including using explosions and fires as tools of distraction. Some even believe that these events are a coordinated effort to shield those in power from the repercussions of their actions. Even celebrities like Chris Brown have started to question the fires, suggesting that something doesn't add up. Theories are beginning to swirl around the idea that these wildfires are being used deliberately to cover up evidence linking some of Hollywood's biggest names to serious crimes. According to Carter and others, there will be more arrests to come, and these fires are part of a larger plan to keep people distracted while the truth comes to light. Fitt's claims have only intensified as more people begin to notice patterns in the destruction. While wildfires are common in California, the targeting of certain homes and estates seems highly suspicious. The idea that these fires might have been intentionally set to cover up evidence is gaining traction, especially with the growing number of theories surrounding the Diddy case. Could it be that Diddy's team is using the chaos of the wildfires to destroy crucial evidence, while the public remains distracted by the fires themselves? To make matters even more confusing, a leaked jail call featuring Diddy himself has started to circulate. In this audio, a man believed to be Diddy tells someone to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes and recycle the plastic. While the request might seem harmless, conspiracy theorists believe it might be coded language. The theory goes that Diddy is instructing someone to destroy evidence, possibly related to criminal activities tied to him and other celebrities. This theory harks back to the infamous Pizzagate scandal, where a man armed with an AR-15 stormed a Washington, D.C. pizza shop, believing it was a front for a child trafficking ring. Though the Pizzagate conspiracy was debunked, some see a connection between the coded language used in Diddy's call and the broader theory of a cover-up. The timing of these events is too coincidental for some. As Diddy and others like Jay-Z face growing legal battles, wildfires continue to wreak havoc in Southern California, destroying homes and evidence. Some even suggest that the fires may be part of a larger land grab operation where property owners are displaced and investors swoop in to purchase land for cheap. Could the wildfires be used as a cover for this kind of shady land deal, especially in light of all the insurance money that will need to be paid out for the destroyed homes? Could these fires be intentionally aimed at specific homes belonging to those involved in high-profile legal battles like Diddy and Jay-Z? Theories surrounding the involvement of technology in these fires are also gaining traction. Some believe that smart meters, which are used to measure electricity usage, may play a role in sparking fires. These meters contain lithium batteries, and reports have emerged suggesting that these batteries could be igniting fires in certain areas, perhaps even intentionally. Some have pointed out that these smart meters might be a tool to help spread fires to specific areas, targeting certain properties and wiping out evidence connected to the Diddy case. The possibility of underground lithium battery storage facilities linked to these fires adds yet another layer of suspicion. And then there's the possibility that these fires could be a smokescreen for a much larger conspiracy involving land, money, and power. In Maui, similar fires in 2023 raised questions about whether they were set deliberately to displace homeowners and allow investors to purchase land at a fraction of its value. This theory suggests that the wildfires could be part of a larger plan to take land away from property owners under the guise of climate change, with powerful people in Hollywood and politics behind the scenes orchestrating the chaos for financial gain. Could these fires be an elaborate strategy to shield the powerful from facing justice? Could they be part of a coordinated effort to destroy evidence that could bring down some of the biggest names in entertainment and politics? It's a question that many are asking, and as the fires continue to burn, it's becoming increasingly difficult to ignore the potential connections between these natural disasters and the scandals surrounding Diddy, Jay-Z, and others. What started as a tragedy might just be the tip of a much larger and darker iceberg.